I guess this is a theory that at least we all kind of was hoping came true, that the book that we saw in episode 8 was indeed the Darkhold, as Agatha says, the book of the damned, the book of sins. And she mentions to Wanda, a very interesting line here, that, you know, there's a whole chapter dedicated to you. You are a world destroyer. You're destined to destroy the world. But more importantly, we didn't see Benedict Cumberbatch, but she did say that the Sorcerer Supreme can't even, you know, your powers exceeds the Sorcerer Supreme, which I guess was our Doctor Strange cameo in a sense.
Yeah,
they could, you know, he's over there shooting the film, but we're going to mention him. But as we kind of toss it to you, Amanda, just your thoughts on this Darkhold, and do you think that this Darkhold will be something that someone will be looking for, whether that be a Doctor Strange, a Baron Mordo, Dormammu, Mephisto? Your thoughts on this Darkhold and this reveal that Wanda is destined to be a world destroyer?
I'm totally happy that she brought the book up and kind of explained it to her and who she like truly is within the context of the book. So yeah, definitely someone is looking for it. Where is if the book is with Agatha still, then obviously going back to that place for Wanda would be beneficial. We don't know who. I kind of think Doctor Strange was looking for it, because we did mention it last night during the watch party that there was a book missing.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure, like, if that adds up correctly, then hey, another theory, amazing. So that came out right. But yeah, I think Doctor Strange is looking for it, and Wanda is going to be a huge part of Doctor Strange too. I'm really excited for that, and to see what else happens with the Darkhold. I'm excited.
No doubt. And we did talk about it a little bit last night, and regarding Chris, tossing it to you again, this Darkhold, do you want to see more from it, learn more about it? But also, were you a little bit maybe disappointed or happy that we didn't actually see Doctor Strange make a cameo in this episode?
Yeah, I kind of want to read it just to see what I can make happen, if we're being honest. But I think I agree with Zach that it's tough for me to see how Wanda will be a real villain for Doctor Strange. But I could see the angle of like Doctor Strange wanting his book back and then her not wanting to give it up, and then having
a conflict there,
a little tussle there. As far as not seeing Strange, I understand why he wouldn't be in a TV show. I get that, but a little bigger of a clue than the end credits with playing his music. I thought I would get a little bit more, you know, obvious of an end credit scene leading towards Strange too. But I mean, we'll take it with the with the end scene and the theme music. But I mentioned it yesterday. I think I wanted to see a little bit something stronger that would lead us there. But then maybe Marvel's thinking it's too far away. We're going to be looking for Doctor Strange not even until another year. So that could have played into it too.
Yeah, and it's so funny that this show, I think March 25th is the release date for Doctor Strange, but it is like roughly
my birthday
now. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
best birthday present.
Yeah.
No, that will toss it to you a year from now. Birthday coming up here soon. Zach, your thoughts on the Darkhold, its presence in the MCU, the continuation of it, but also too, just were you a little let down that we got the name drop of Mr. Stephen Strange, but we didn't actually see him? Was that something you were looking forward to, or are you okay with not having the appearance of
I didn't need him to show up. I kind of wanted him to, but I didn't need him to. I think it was enough to, again, focus on Wanda in that last end credit scene. But I have been kind of looking into the Darkhold more because I didn't know anything about it besides what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Runaways had talked about it. And there's this demon named Cthulhu or something like that. It's Chthon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we see a little image of him around the Scarlet Witch outfit in the Darkhold book when she's flipping the pages. Now, I was looking into him, and apparently in a lot of the comics, there is no Scarlet Witch without him. So,
came from him.
Yeah, and we don't know who the villain is for Doctor Strange too. That's a big thing. I still think it's Mordo in the end of the day. I think he probably wants to kill Scarlet Witch herself. He wants to rid everyone of magic.
Right.
But there's been rumors that it could be Nightmare. There's so many rumors out there. But again, that was when Scott Derrickson was in on it. Now my boy Sam Raimi's on it. So who knows what they're doing with that? But it brings up an interesting topic of debate. What is going to happen? I am so interested in this whole entire magic realm that they're bringing in.
Yeah.
It's getting dark. Like, we saw those horror vibes throughout WandaVision, and they've already said that Doctor Strange 2 has horror vibes in it.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we'll get more of that. I don't know how many more, but I'm all for it. Let's just do it right now.
That's an interesting point you bring up with, this maybe the villain maybe in the behind the scenes, the writer of this book is Cthon, and having those connections there and having someone that wants this book. And Agatha says it in this episode, Wanda, you have no idea what you unleashed, which could be, as you just mentioned, a Cthon, a Mephisto, a nightmare, something even bigger and badder. So that's an interesting point there. But tossing it to you, Tessa, in regards to the Darkhold, its presence in the MCU, is this an overdue library book that someone's going to be looking for it and want their money for it? But also just your take on Doctor Strange not necessarily coming into the episode, because again, he told Mr. Tony Stark, I protect your reality, douchebag. So reality was warped in the people in Westview, but no Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I was so excited when Agatha said Sorcerer Supreme. I thought, oh, we're getting a Doctor Strange. He's gonna come in even at the end. And I think it probably has to do with the rearrangement of stuff and the fact, like you said, it is a year out now. Maybe they were going to have something that was going to tie closer, and they just know they don't want the hype to die down before it comes out. Kind of like what's happening with Black Widow right now. It's just, if it keeps getting pushed and it keeps getting pushed. So maybe that's why it didn't go as far. I thought for sure when they went past Wanda with the tea, I thought that was going to be Doctor Strange in the other room. I'm happy with what we got, but I thought that's what we were going to see. Mm-hmm. I mean, would I've liked to see him? Of course. Did it ruin all of WandaVision that I didn't know? Yeah. We got the name drop. That was exciting enough for me. But yeah, I do think there's going to be people out looking for this thing. Wanda's not going to be doing good things with it. I mean, anyone who touches it goes down a real dark road. And I think that's going to happen with her. Will she be the actual villain? I don't know so much as an antagonist, but she's not going to be a hero at the beginning of Doctor Strange 2, I don't think. I think she's definitely on that road to bad things.
It will be interesting. And Sharana, just with you with this Darkhold, again, someone even brought it up in the chat. And if I'm not mistaken, in regards to Darkhold, I think there's connections to Blade with the Darkhold, which again, like Zach said, we're getting more into the darker side of the MCU with Blade and Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night. So this book is a very prized possession, which makes me wonder how Agatha got into her possession in the first place, which is again a little backstory with that character. But your take on this Darkhold book and your take on Mr. Stephen Strange not making an appearance, if you're okay with that, or you want to see him.
Yeah, I don't care I didn't care to see him. I mean, we know that there's going to be tie-ins to his film. I'm kind of just like, just show me the movie. But I think if anything that we've learned from WandaVision is to never theorize again. So I have no thoughts. I have no dreams for anything. I'm just going to be right there to watch it when all of these movie and TV shows come out.
Yeah, like for now, like honestly, like if Toby and Andrew don't show up in the next Spider-Man film, can you imagine how pissed everyone will be? That will
change everything. That will change everything.
Yeah, I've heard a